Welcome back to the Living North Phoenix podcast. I'm Blair Ballin with Ballin Real Estate and Living North Phoenix, and thank you so much for listening. So, I wanted to today talk about a couple things that I think are so important to the community, and also start off by saying these podcasts at this time are being sponsored by Copper State Moving as well as Copper State Contracting. Two separate companies, but if you need a mover or someone or a company to help with packing stuff and storing it, residential or commercial, please reach out to Copper State Moving. If you need ceiling fans installed, master bathroom remodeled, kitchen remodeled, please reach out to Copper State Contracting. Their direct contact information, if you don't want to Google it, can be found in our business directory under our featured listings or businesses. So please reach out to them. They are awesome, huge supporters of our community. So there's two main things I wanted to talk about today. And these podcasts to start with, and thank you so much for listening, are more foundational to Living North Phoenix. In a very short time, we'll start having guests on talking about more community stuff. I just want to lay some foundational stuff for the community to know more about us, and also, even if you're in the community, know more about us. So, those that listen to these later can go back and hear it or whatever. So please still stay tuned because I think there's some important information. So, wanted to start with Living North Phoenix advertising options. And yes, there's money involved with this, but even for those that don't have businesses, I think this is important for you to hear because I'm guessing you still shop at businesses and do business with businesses. Living North Phoenix was started like 5 years ago, as I've mentioned in a previous episode. And for a while, I guess it was about 4.5 years, I chose to not what many call monetize it. And the reason being, I didn't necessarily think that we had enough value to offer to local businesses. I've been told by other people there's plenty of value with whether it was 10,000 people, 20,000, or whatever. But when we reached a certain number, I felt a lot more comfortable. And one of the things when I started the group was I didn't want there to be posts on a however often basis where you're scrolling through your regular Facebook feed and you start to see this post from this random group that maybe you just joined, or maybe you've been a part of it for 3 years. And then you see this post with something like, get your air ducts cleaned. I'm a pet sitter, or I can take care of your weeds, or whatever. Like that was annoying to me because I'm in other community groups. I see that, didn't want that to happen, which is why we came up with our Thursday business thread. One dedicated day, one dedicated post where everyone's business would go in that. I'm fully aware that if there's 200 replies in that the chance of anyone looking for a pet sitter probably isn't going to see that pet sitter easily in there. So unfortunately, it might get quote unquote buried in there. That's not the objective. I want businesses to be seen, but I also don't want feeds to be distracted. So as I started to think about this monetizing stuff, I was like, what can I do? And a lot of it was based around, or is based around, the Living North Phoenix Facebook group, and then the other things that we have, now this podcast, newsletter, website, et cetera, et cetera. And even in the few months that we've had those options, it's even changed a few times for different reasons to be able to make sure that what I started with stays true to that. The community doesn't get bombarded with business messages from me or the businesses, and that I'm able to share on a level so those businesses can be seen. Those are very important to me, because that from the beginning and now, this is a community group. However, I also want these businesses to be seen and heard. They are supporting our community. So as an example, I just posted about it on September 24th. I don't know when you'll be listening to this podcast, but September 24th, there's a post in the group where a person by the name of Shannon, if you're listening, I'm sorry if I don't get your business name right, but Creative Media Hype has been doing some search engine optimization or SEO for our website, livingnorthphoenix.com. And yes, we do have a website too. And I suggest you go there, visit it, and to search around. But just today, and I don't know what it was before. I don't remember what it was before, but I know it wasn't as good as it is now. If you go to Google and type in North Phoenix, we are now the fourth highest ranked site for those keywords. And yeah, I'm in real estate. A lot of realtors' business is based around keywords, but the website isn't based around real estate. From a home standpoint, it's based around real estate about attracting and delivering an experience for the community. We're number 4. That's incredible for North Phoenix, which is a very searched keyword or keyword phrase on the internet. And in just a month, she's gotten us to that level. So why this is important is, let's just say, so this past year at Valleypalooza, we had many vendors. One of those vendors is Amanda Amanda, I'm sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly, with B-Bar soaps. Makes amazing soaps. I've used them. She sold them at Valleypalooza. She also gave some away. They're great soap. So if you're looking for a specialty homemade local soap, please reach out to her. But let's say you're Amanda and you're advertising, and she's not advertising with me. I'm just name dropping her because I love what she does and how supportive she's been of me and the community. And let's just say you're looking for a soap and you go to Google and you type in North Phoenix soap, or you're in the area and you type in local soap or homemade soap. Maybe not at this point, but the overall premise here is the same, is now our website has a better chance of being seen. So because of that, Amanda and her business, B-Bars, will have a better chance of coming up in those display results. That's what we're trying, that's one of the things that we're trying to do here on a business level. We want you guys and gals to be seen by everyone that's looking in as high of a spot as possible. So when I've talked about our business directory, the same thing holds true. We have over 500 businesses in it, and we continue to grow. This is so massively important because you, as the business owner for B-Bars, let's say, you're now going to get more visibility because the website is higher in the Google search rankings. If we're just talking Google, we're not talking Yahoo, Bing, AOL, whatever. But if we're just talking Google, now livingnorthphoenix.com is going to be seen higher, which means if you're that soap maker or distributor in the business directory, you have a better chance of being seen. You also have your own domain or link or backlink to use on your website. That's so powerful. Will it help us also? Sure. If you use it, will it help you? Yes, it can, and it probably will, especially in your website. A valuable backlink is so key to website organic development. So Shannon, thank you for your help with that. She's continuing to help us. I think there's a local church that's ahead of us, and then Wikipedia and Redfin. And we'll get to number 1, and we'll also get to number 1 for other keywords also. So Shannon, thank you again. And Amanda, you are awesome. And if you guys are looking for soaps, please reach out to her. She's awesome. Her soaps are awesome. So Living North Phoenix, the advertising packages that we have, I could just call it advertisers. but they're not. They've been, when I started the program, marketing partners, and they were specifically called marketing partners for a reason. And I've mentioned this in another podcast. The businesses that we work with are partners. It's not me just saying, give me your money, and then hoping that by whatever I do, you're going to get results. It's me now committing to you that I'm going to partner with you to do everything I can to get you brand recognition, visibility, customers, whatever that looks like. It's very, very important to me. As you know, our mission and vision, celebrate community and support local. And if you're the local dentist, if you're the local mover, the local general contractor, the local fitness trainer, the local merchandise maker, the local pool service and maintenance company, and I know I'm forgetting some, and I apologize for that. You're a part of our community. We want to help you. So if you guys are listening to this and need those services, please reach out. If you don't know where else to see them, hopefully you're part of our newsletter. They're in there. And then if you're in the Facebook group, you should be seeing them there as well. And if you want to know who they are, don't see them anywhere else, please reach out so I can let you know who they are. And we have different packages, and with each package comes, or with each higher package comes more marketing and more partnership with it. So some get more branding, some get more quote unquote leads, whatever it is. I can tell you, I don't know the exact numbers, and I'm sure she'll be okay with me sharing it. And this is beyond awesome, and we're super excited to be a part of it. Dr. Brianna Burke of Burke Family Dentistry, who opened just a few short weeks ago, has been a partner of ours before she opened. And I don't know the exact number, but I'm guessing close to 20 patients or customers through our partnership that she's received. If you schedule an appointment with her, or her website, or through her website, we're actually listed as a drop-down menu option to choose from where you heard about her office from, which I still can't get over. I think it's beyond amazing. Her office is off Tatum and Bell. She's a family dentist. She's awesome. I'm one of those patients. She did an amazing job. I have gotten a cleaning, and I'm very pleased with it, and I will be back, Dr. Burke. You have my word. If you're not near Tatum and Bell, looking for a different type of dentistry experience, I don't know the right words, I'm just going to throw those out there. We now have Dr. Lawrence Abel of Valley Smiles off of 45th Avenue and Bell, Thunderbird, Cactus, somewhere in there. So we have two dentists as partners. I think that's phenomenal. They're in different locations. Hopefully, both of them will be okay with me mentioning them back to back here, but even though I haven't been to Dr. Ebel, and hopefully I'm saying that correctly, I have spoken with him, but I don't remember the correct pronunciation. They're in different locations. They do different things. They're both dentists, but they do different things. I don't think one will lose out on customers because of the other. Hopefully there's a symbiotic relationship they can form with each other. If not, that's cool too. I will still help them in any way I can. But if you're interested in the marketing partnerships, go to livingnorthphoenix.com. I don't remember exactly from there if there's a business tab, and then you click on partner with us. It has the different options there. If you're not a business owner but know of a business on any level, please let them know. If there's no budget, there's still the business directory that you can be in for free, and there's still benefit to that. Okay, awesome. So thank you for continuing to listen through that. The next thing I wanted to discuss, and it's been now 5 months since we had it, Valleypalooza, which can be found on valleypalooza.com as well as livingnorthphoenix.com with a shorter snippet about it. So about and I think I mentioned this in a podcast, and I know it's repetitive, but I love to yap, and here we go. So about, actually, I guess it'd probably be about a year-ish, just over a year ago, my daughter Zoe and I went to uh, Cava, like a quick eatery type place, like a Chipotle. And we were talking about stuff, and we talked about an event, doing an event with food trucks, a band, blah, 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 blah. And that's what started the idea. Then we found a location, had a band in mind. Then we could get the food trucks and then started going, finding vendors like Amanda and other amazing vendors that we had. So Valleypalooza happened in April. It was beyond amazing. Those that were close to me and supported me and listened to me talk about it every day, every hour, um, Amanda included, knew that the week of Valleypalooza was one of the most stressful weeks I've ever had. There were vendors and sponsors paying me and trusting in me to deliver an event with some type of outcome, with people being there, hopefully seeing their business and being part of it and all that good stuff. And no matter what anyone said, I was still concerned because I was thinking, what if 20 people show up? And then these people that have, these business owners that have worked very hard to pay me, even if they tell me, you don't know what the results are going to be, and I know that, and I believe that, but still, I collect your money, your hard-earned money, and then now 20 people show up. That's embarrassing, and it really was a feeling that I had, like, what if 20 people show up? I'm going to be in my car, probably vomiting in the corner because it would be that embarrassing. Fortunately and gratefully, literally as the event started at 11 a.m. We probably had close to 75 people waiting to get in, standing, waiting to get in, which was so cool. And then it just progressed from there to where we ended up with close to 1,000 people that attended the event. And it was an amazing event, amazing turnout, amazing vendors, an amazing experience. I learned a lot from it. Uh, I would love to list every business that took or talk about every business that took place in it. I don't have a list in front of me to talk about the businesses for next year, but we have some amazing sponsors already. I do want to give a quick shout out to them. Hopefully, I remember all of them. Starting with James Schmillen of Schmillen Law Firm, who's also a sponsor this past year. So, family law attorney, if you guys have to go through that situation, uh, please reach out to him, as I believe multiple offices in the Valley, but if not, definitely one in Scottsdale. He is an awesome individual, and I've not used him on the attorney side, but I just know from knowing him, he will fight for you, and he's very good at what he does. Most importantly, he's a great person, really, really cares about the community a lot, which is why he takes place in the event doing a sponsorship, and he doesn't even have a booth there. Next up, Sonoran Chiropractic, Dr. Kevin Lowe, and I don't know how to say her last name. So Overmole, I think Taylor, I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but Dr. Taylor is also there. Sonoran Chiropractic off of 64th Street and Greenway. They are amazing chiropractors. I recently got acupuncture from Dr. Taylor, and that helped a lot. If you are in need of an adjustment, and if you're not, you still are, please go there. They are very good at what they do. And like James, they're incredible people. They have an awesome family. Their baby was with them at this past event at Valleypalooza. It was just so cool. A family-driven event, and you've got sponsors and vendors there. In this case, doctors Kevin and Taylor with their baby, talking about chiropractic. Just words can't even express how cool that was to me to see it. And that's how they show up in the community. We also have Dr. Brianna Burke, as I mentioned, with Burke Family Dentistry. She is a sponsor for next year's event. And so looking forward to that. Uh, all three of those at this time are our sponsors, huge supporters of the community, period. And just please support them in any way you can. We've got some amazing vendors. Valleypalooza.com has those listed. Several of them are new. We've got some repeat ones as well. We've got an amazing band. I can't believe I'm not remembering. So hopefully, Kelly, if I don't remember, I apologize, but Velvet Crush. And this is so cool. I don't remember the exact time frame, if it was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever. But Kelly actually joined our group because I believe her aunt lives here, just moved here from New Jersey, and she posted a couple days before New Year's Eve looking for a place to basically go listen to live music and a place to hang out. And there were a bunch of responses. Fast forward to sometime this summer in June, or shortly after Valleypalooza this past year in April. And I found Kelly, or Kelly found me, and we started chatting, and she mentioned the story to me, or the history of this. And I was like, this is so cool. So she's Velvet Crush. Again, Kelly, I'm sorry if that's not the name. I should remember it, but my mind's kind of running crazy right now. Velvet Crush is going to be our band. But this is why community is so important. So she posted about looking for a venue for live music. She started a band. She didn't have a band then. She started a band, not because of the group. That's not the reason at all. But now she's performing at our annual event. To me, that is super, super cool. Kelly, we are excited to have you in your band. We can't wait. And thank you for being a part of the community. We have a bunch of food trucks that are going to take part, still lining them up. We've got the vendors, as I mentioned. I don't like saying the word charity, but our charity partner is put on the cape, or put on your cape. Sean, I'm sorry. Again, my mind is crazy with details, so I can't remember everything right now. Put on the Cape Foundation, a fabulous organization started by a fabulous individual, Sean, who helps children here in the Valley through some very unfortunate situations, through the idea of superheroes, the cape. There will be multiple superheroes at the event, with their capes on, running through, walking through, greeting people. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We have many other things in store. So here's my ask of you. If you are a business owner and want to be a vendor or sponsor, go to valleypalooza.com, click on the tabs, and submit the information. Awesome. I'd appreciate it. If you have questions, want to reach out, you know how to get a hold of me. If you don't, you can always call me, text me, 480-233-6433. But we are looking for vendors. We are looking for food trucks. We are looking for sponsors. People ask me like, who? Uh, Jewelers, artists, artisans. We're not really looking for like produce. So if you sell, lettuce or carrots, like that's awesome. I support you. Not really what we're looking for at this event. We're not really a market per se. We're more of a fair. So, candles. If you sell, we had a charcuterie board person this past year, someone who had flight instructions, so they gave away a flight instruction, for that. That was really cool. We had a gym that was there for like a CrossFit type thing. Massage therapist was there. We're looking for business owners that want more exposure, that are fun, engaging, and want to be a part of this amazing experience and event, period, no matter what you do. Um, I wish I could remember all the names of all the vendors that were there. I probably could, given over a period of time. But no matter what you do, reach out. We probably have a spot for you. We are selective of who we choose. We also feel that the prices that we charge are fair because it's not just about the booth at the event. You can go to a different market or a fair or event. In my opinion, you're basically getting a booth there. Get a booth at our event, and you might get, posted on their Instagram or whatever. But we do a lot of other marketing that's involved with it, so you get more exposure. And we're looking for sponsors too on all levels. So please reach out. Please visit the website. Reach out with questions, whatever it is. I'm here to help. I will mention to you if you are on Facebook and we're connected or we're not. If you choose to message me, please message the different accounts that you see that are associated with my name because I do have multiple accounts. So just in case I don't respond right away, it's always best to really just text me. But if you want to message me on Facebook, please do so. But make sure you're messaging my different accounts to make sure that I can view it. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but I love what I do. I love helping the community. I love the community helping the community and us being a part of that together. And I can't do that in 5 minutes. I do love to yap. So again, Living North Phoenix Marketing Partners, Business Directory, be a part of it. Visit our website. You can join our newsletter there. Also Valleypalooza, visit that website. It is a separate website. You can learn about the different packages. They are separate. You can advertise, be a partner with Living North Phoenix. You can be a partner with Valleypalooza. The two are absolutely separate. We do have many businesses that are a part of both, and we're very grateful for that. So thank you for listening. Remember again, our sponsors, Copper State Moving, Copper State Contracting. Reach out to them for your moving and contracting building needs. And thank you for being a part of the community. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Thank you for everything. I'm Blair Ballin, and just thank you for being you. Remember to subscribe. Remember to engage. Remember to be a part of our community, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Take care.